What's up guys, this is ScherBR talking, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, let's talk about news for months in SaGa Universe. They just announced a new Remembrance battle where we fight versus Sigfrei, and he also calls minions during the fight, similar to Wuhan Remembrance battle, and this time we have to inflict instant kill on the minions in order to succeed well in the fight. It's not like there's no other way to do, but this is the main gimmick of the fight. So, this time I want to talk about the characters that we have right now available that can use instant kill so that we can start training. This Remembrance battle is expected to be released on the next month of November, but it can also just happen after server maintenance that they just announced it as well. That will happen on 5 of October and will last for 3 hours. So let's be prepared for this, and I want to talk about all the characters that will work for this. And we have here on the RSRSXYZ database, you can just go to the skills page and then go for filter and apply unconsciousness check via battle type to see the weapon types, and well, talk about all the characters that can be used on this strategy. Now let's start with swords. We have Albert with Victor's Blade. That's an AoE attack that can inflict instant kill, and he is more than enough. If you have his latest style, it's even better because this style here is more defensive by having high protect tension, but the very first Albert will just work. Besides him, we also have Rick, but Rick is not that good defensively. There is also Bertrand, and Bertrand has an instant kill attack from UDX style, that being Twilight Fall, but it's just one target. There is also this version of Vampire Lady. If you have any of her recent styles that also has better damage reduction, you can use 2 single target characters in the place of an AoE one. And there's Kazinsi as well, with 2 different attacks. Kazinsi is not so good defensively with this style, but if you have his latest one, this one can survive well because he has high protect tension and good endurance and will. The next type is X, and we have a premium style, Ellen I'll Handle It, that has Dimensional Break, that has a chance to inflict instant kill with just 7 BP, multiple targets. So that's the best one, and you can inherit into her newest style that even has intrinsic so that she survives better. If you do not have this version of Ellen, you can still use platinum styles like Hawk Beyond the Horizon and Sif. You look just like him. These 2 characters also have premium versions. If you have, just inherit this skill and it will be much better. Now for bows, we have Claudia. All versions of Claudia will be able to use Assassin's Arrow because this comes from a platinum and even a tower style. So the problem with Claudia is that she never has a damage reduction passive, so she can easily die, but one of her versions have Healing Arrow. She can self-heal with ease. There is also Crystal Prism for 2 other platinum styles, that is Roberto, Let the Anima Guide You, and this other version of Labelle. She can also use the same skill, but this one is kinda costly, 10 VP is too much. Assassin's Arrow is just 6 and most people will be able to use, especially if you have Robin Girl or any other version of Liz that can inherit, especially her latest style from UniverSe. This one, inheriting Assassin's Arrow, will be the best thing because she can give damage reduction in some turns and instant kill targets when needed. For those without premium options, you still have Poe from the Ad Roulette. He has this attack called Dead Shot, just 5 VP, single target as well, and he has a chance to evade. Besides, you can also just get instant kill attack called Frolau Extravaganza from the tower version of Jamil and inherit this skill into his bow version, so that the bow version is actually good defensively and use it in that moment. So I believe the best combination will be Liz and Bow Jamil using the instant kill attack, but Claudia is also just okay because she can self-heal. Next one will be clubs, and we have here the option for GD Therapeutic Anima, a premium style with access to Time and Tide, an APP skill that can inflict instant kill. If you do not have her, you also have access to Will, with his Tycoon is his Youth style. This is a platinum one, so everyone has access to, and the instant kill attack has a 10 VP cost. You can import into any of his recent styles, just like with Genie. If you have older versions, it will be much better defensively. For Great Swords, we have 3 different options. The first one being Welfare Grey, Nothing Wrong with a Drink, that you can inherit to any of his premium styles. And he comes with Secret's 3 Stab. This is a 10 BP attack that can inflict instant kill. It's the only free version. You can also get instant kill attacks from SoGa. SoGa has it with this 6 BP attack, that's very cheap. But SoGa is also very hard to survive, very bad endurance, and only 1 LP. If he dies, it's over. But you just need to clear it once. Then the other one is Freely, because she has this attack, Blood Curdle, with 6 BP, that will instant kill as well. But for Great Sword, with access to Global Axe, Final Impress, and her shield, you may actually survive a little better and can still clear without having to instant kill the minions. The next type will be guns, and we actually have lots of different options. First of all, we have Proton Rocket Plus from Talon, that can be inherited into any version of Talon. There is also Zeke. Zeke is also defensively if you have the first style, that gives Scrum Guard. Then we have Fuse. Well, Fuse is not so good defensively right now, but there is a very good version of T260G with overdrive damage, and you can inherit that from the A style. And Bunny will get a future style. Maybe if you get it, you can inherit Proton Rockets as well. Proton Rocket's a roll attack, so it's a very good one. There is also the War Mech. We have an AoE instant kill attack, called it Terminator Laser, but it uses 14 BP, that's a lot. Although this character gets 4 per turn, I don't know if this will be so good, but it works. Then we have Doll with the single target attack, call it Targeted Shot. If you have the second or third premium version of Doll, they will work well for Remembrance. So most of the characters are premium, right? But for example, this Talon is an S style. You can actually just use it as it is. And we do have a welfare version of Bunny that will be hard to survive, but you can inherit that Proton Rock into it so that you have 2 characters to instant kill. Since you can also use Leon for gun challenges, it's doable even without using premium options. For martial arts, we don't have that many options. There is Red, Liza, and Alcrawl. All these characters have access to instant kill attack, but they have delay. That means that they will only use the skill after the enemy attack. Not the best type, but, well, it will still work. Then we have Fairy. This is a Platinum style, and she can use Special Persona, an 8 PP attack that will also instant kill. All of them is just for single target. And there's also Azura, that has a good defense passive, that will also be using Special Persona. So if you have Fairy and Azura, they will work well. But if you have access to the latest versions of Red and Liza, you can still do it just because Liza can keep buffing agility if you have her summer style as well with Wave Rush. She gets enough PP to keep buffing agility. Some of your characters will evade, and then you can just use delay without worrying too much. The next type will be Spears, and for Spears there's just Epaminondas, that's right, but his attack is AoE. If you got him, it will be super easy, because you can actually use Matriarch here. Matriarch has Paean of Victory that buffs agility, STR, endurance, and intelligence. That will allow you to reduce the damage taken from the minions, and if you are buffing your STR and agility, you do more damage and maybe try to evade. If you evade, well, eventually you win. So if you do not have Epaminondas, Matriarch may still allow you to do it. Matriarch also has a shield that heals, and that can allow you to break through the gimmick. For S.Swords, we have some options. For example, the best one being Global X Dark. He has access to Fatal Trap. This is an AoE instant kill, so it will kill both minions with ease, and he is also very fast. The second best option is 100 Lotus, with many different characters. We have Monica with 100 Lotus. There is also the first rapier version of Acelus, and Global X Gianna. This attack here is nice because it hits 2 times, but it's random. Depending on your luck, it can just kill both minions, but if it doesn't, you can just restart till it lands. Now, after that, we have single target skills, with the cheaper ones being Floral Extravaganza, that you can find on Jamil, Tower Style. This Gianna is Platinum, everyone has access to. Then there is this premium version of Monica, and this premium version of Selma. Well, you do not need them since you already have Platinum options. Then there is Stinger, with that version of Darken, UDX, 8 BP, Young Barthélemy, and Global X Mikhail, but all of them single targets. And the pricier versions with Platinum Xenon. And there is also Tsubaki. If you have her newest style, it will be very nice to bring her since she has Scrum Guard and also decreases damage from spells. And this version of Monica, but again, 11 BP is a little too much. The last weapon type will be staves, and there are actually plenty of different options, but mostly from Death or Princess Ray. The best option is Burial Rite from Death in Saruin's banner. That's just a 7 BP AoE attack that can instant kill. This is good enough, and this Death can also just survive well in a fight. After this version of Death, there is also UDX number 2, Forfeit Your Friend's Life, that has a 10 BP AoE attack that can instant kill. Then after that, we have Time Lord. If you have the latest Time Lord, it's even better. That has Chaos Stream, a 10 BP AoE attack that can instant kill as well. After that, there is the Halloween version of Death that has Funeral Parade. That's a 14 BP skill that also has AoE instant kill. That's very costly, but maybe if this is the only version of Death that you have, it can work. Now, Ray has two different instant kill attacks, the first one being Wonder Ohar from her Christmas style, that hits between 2 to 3 times, but it's random. So she can actually land the attacks on the minions or not. It will work, but it may require some restart. Her first version has a single target instant kill, so you need a second character to make it work well. Other mages that are also able to instant kill are the fire-based ones, Aspa Girl, from Inheritance of her S style. There's also Miriam, that comes from her Platinum style. There is also Ruby, it comes from her S style. And there is also Emerald, that comes from her S style. All of these characters have premium versions, so if you have it, it will be much easier than using the ones I mentioned. And one last thing to say, when JP added this Remembrance battle, they also released this stage number 25 for past Remembrance battles as well. So hopefully they do this for Global, and we'll have more challenges in order to, well, use our new characters made for challenges. So, I guess that's the end of the video. I hope this can help you start training the right characters for the challenge, and stay tuned to the channel. I'll be releasing videos as soon as this content releases. Thanks so much for watching, please subscribe if you haven't, and I hope to see you soon in the next video or live stream. Bye!